And football is back. Manchester City 2, Arsenal 0. How nice does that sound? It wasn't a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination, but all that matters in a very difficult, potentially tricky tie is that we got the 3 points, courtesy of Bernardo and your man Raheem Sterling. It feels nice having football back, doesn't it? I've watched it with my parents and Nicola, they're just over there. Shout hello, everyone.
Hello.
I got a chorus over there. Look at them all. She dropped a burger. Nico's cooking for us. But basically, City have won. I've got burgers on the way, and I'm a very happy person. It wasn't a vintage performance by any stretch, as I just said, but it didn't really need to be. All that mattered in this first game, given fitness, given the World Cup, given the really kind of inconvenient pre-season that we had, was to get the 3 points against an Arsenal team with a point to prove. Obviously, Emery's come in. It's life post-Wenger for the first time, and we still got the 3 points. They obviously had a point to prove. In general, they had a few decent chances. Some of them came from our own sloppiness, if we're being totally honest. Edison, towards the end, simply just looked bored, and he was giving the ball for something to do. Pep wouldn't have been happy about that, but it didn't cost us in the end. I'm sure Pep's probably laying into him a little bit in the dressing room, saying you've got to be a little bit sharper, you've got to focus. But he'll also understand that this is also down to a lack of match practice and the fact that the squad isn't in ideal conditions at the moment, given the World Cup, given the lack of preparation, given the fact that the likes of De Bruyne, Sterling and so on haven't really played a game yet. Edison too, it's just his first game back since the World Cup. So they need this match practice, and we got it against an Arsenal team that could have caused us problems on another day. It doesn't really matter though, because all that matters, as I said, is that we got the 3 points. In terms of the standout performers, I thought Laporte and Stones were absolutely excellent. He could have easily gone for Kompany there alongside Stones, or maybe alongside Laporte, but I thought Laporte was absolutely brilliant. Some of the passes that he's played were fantastic. My other camera went flat, so I switched over to my little camera. Sorry about that. But anyway, as I was saying, I thought Laporte was absolutely fantastic. An absolute rock of composure, just strong in the tackle, a little bit of feistiness to his game, which I really liked. He just read the game so well, and his distribution, as we all know, is excellent. It looks likely to me that Stones and Laporte will be given a chance to be the first choice pairing, and given that Otamendi and Kompany, as much as I love the pair of them, Vinny especially, well, they're getting a little bit older, and these two, well, they are the future of Manchester City's defence. I think we can all agree on that. I thought alongside Stones today, Stones was personally carried on his World Cup form. They were fantastic, a real rock at the back for us. Walker as well, he got forward more in the first half, particularly than I've seen him at all last season. Obviously now we've got wingers who can play out an inverted way, we've got fullbacks that can bomb forward. We saw a lot more Walker getting past Mahrez on the right, and obviously we all know about his pace to his game, his defence capabilities are absolutely excellent. Then in terms of the wingers, I thought Mahrez had an okay game. He showed some signs of why he's a Manchester City player in the first place. His technique is excellent, as we all know. Sterling, a fantastic goal. You can doubt that man, but he will keep coming back and back. He skipped past two people and drilled it past Czech. Czech maybe should have done better, but it's a fantastic piece of individual brilliance, the kind that you pay the big money for. And Sterling showing his form from last season, that's all that matters. Mendy as well showed how good he is going forward. A beautiful assist for Bernardo Silva, who walloped into the top corner. Mendy, he obviously defensively is a little bit rusty, but he's not really kicked a ball in anger properly for several months now. But going forward, he's so good. He offers so much dynamism, so much power, and it's obviously an incredible final ball. Gundogan kind of slightly, he wasn't very good if we're being honest, but obviously David Silva and KDB will be back soon. I'm surprised Foden maybe didn't get a chance there, but Gundogan obviously is more senior. Bernardo was a little bit quiet, if I'm being honest, in the middle. Didn't have the game he had against Chelsea, but that will come with experience in that role in the Premier League. But his finish was absolutely fantastic. Just when we needed to step up, he did. But as we were saying, it isn't a perfect display, but it didn't really need to be. Today could have been very tricky, but all I know is that we got the 3 points, and that's all we needed to do. We just seem to love playing Arsenal. Another win away in London against Arsenal now, and we got our first 3 points of the season. After Liverpool won earlier, we had to already kind of just match them stride for stride. This season is going to be very difficult, and obviously our performances will get better. I'm sure that sloppiness and rustiness, and there's a lot of stray passes in this game, I'm sure they will kind of disappear as the season progresses and fitness gets back to where it would be. Given the fact that we didn't have Otamendi, Kompany, Danilo, David Silva, De Bruyne, Sane, Jesus in that starting lineup, it shows how good our squad depth is. Anyway guys, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let us know in the comments below who your man of the match was and what your thoughts on the game were. All I know is we've won and the Premier League is back. In a bit guys.